The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
63, on everyone up.
To the air right away is Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Why the defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this defense, they have come to play here. They're starting this game physical, flying to the ball. They are defending every blade of grass, and they're letting these guys know early on, if you come in our area, you better be ready to play through contact.
Out to his right. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage, and it will bring up 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. On the run to the right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. It's 2nd down.
Alert, 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 alert.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Run, run, run.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
20-yard line.
Great, set.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Forced to his right. That defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
63, 63, 63.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 46.
RPO. That one is complete. Down the right sideline. And he will score. D.J. Chark. Touchdown, Tampa. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers 7, Eagles 0.
Here's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, alert 30. Kings, Kings, Kings. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Good. Run, run, run. 180. Real. Stop.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. This one complete to Washington. And he will score! Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Finding room across midfield. terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's Barkley trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Baker. Pass brought in by Chuck. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a first
So after one, 14-7 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now, this looks like a design run. Wow, is he dangerous when he calls his own number. A pickup of 18 yards and a 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Number 7, Bucky Irvin, the ball carrier. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Right back to Irving. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
It's not often in the NFL like that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play, and it results in a big touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down.
They'll run it here with Saquon. We'll get this to about midfield. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to give that one to Darren Waller. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to...
And he'll take this one in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
Cooper DeJean on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Kings.
They'll go again here with Irving. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Point it right. Pistol. What's that?
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Godwin working the right side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Baker going to hand it to White. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Kings, Kings! Point it right, point it right. Pistol. Real.
To throw is Mayfield. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught. What a throw. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. The Buffaloes good on the extra point. And the Bucs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
To throw is Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Buccaneers will take over here just past the 30.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. He'll run with Irving. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Swing this one out to White. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On the return, it's Austin. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll get that out to Barkley. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagles
Now Hurts moving to his left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to...
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, alert, alert! Regular, Kings! Real. Good. Watch out!
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. This one on target to Godwin. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Complete to Chris
That
Godwin.
one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Line.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 37.
Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Brings up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Philadelphia.
Off the play fake, Hurts rolling right. He's got Parham, his tight end. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Once again, it's Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The tackle made by Tanner Hughes. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a key call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Alert, 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 alert. Good.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Pass brought in by Charlie, and they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Gain of 18.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So, a couple of first downs will give him first and 10. They're at the 41. He'll find his running back, White. And they will finally run him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Good second. 180. Done.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Hey, Silver. No touch. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll run over center with White. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Run. 180.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd down, they need 5. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is brought in. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.